The percentage will probably be a little bit better, but they did a good job at bringing some blitzes and some coverages, and I just gotta get the ball in my hand.
At the beginning of the week, Nada said that the loudest game he had played in so far was the Auburn game. I don't know if you agree with that, but do you think today is by far the loudest stadium you've ever played in?
Yeah, I still believe Auburn last year was probably louder. Either that or I'm used to it, and we did work on it all week with crowd noise in practice, so we were prepared for that.
You kind of mentioned it being like the Auburn game last year, their backs against the wall. How do you kind of fight out of that, knowing that basically the East right now is up for grabs, basically one off?
Yeah, I'm just go to work next week. That's all we can do. Just take it one game at a time and go to work on Florida and ourselves during the bye week.
Jake, what's changed kind of in the mentality? It seemed like you guys, I think you had 10 rushes in a row when you had tried the fake field goal at the end of it, but you never really seemed to commit to the run game again like that. What was the thinking there? Obviously, you guys felt like you could throw the ball a bit today, obviously.
Yeah, during that span, we were kind of gashing pretty good with the run plays and the tight zone, so we were just taking advantage of what they were giving to us, and then they started kind of taking that away later in the football game and started slinging the ball around a little bit. Just kind of depends. We were just trying to kind of take what they give us, and they just made a couple more plays than we did.
What was the thinking? What did you think about the fake field goal call? I mean, obviously you guys must have seen something.
Yeah, it's just something we worked on all week in practice, and it looked pretty good then. And that was Coach Smart's call.
Can there be a humbling effect of losses like this? Is that what happened with the Auburn game last year, and could it be the same here?
Yeah, a little bit. Obviously, after any loss, you're going to get humbled, and we're going to look ourselves in the mirror and go to work next week and get just as good as we can possibly, and get ready for Florida.
Did you all need to be humbled in any way? Was there any overconfidence or anything going on with the way y'all had pummeled teams first half of the season?
Yes and no, maybe. I'm just trying to follow God's plan. I mean, I don't. It is what it is. You just kind of have to accept it and move on and take the punches as they come.
To some degree, even though you were beating teams easily, a lot of people thought there were some issues here and there, but you guys were kind of getting by. Is this sort of one of those games where maybe a few things sort of cut up?
Yeah, it comes down to execution and making plays on offense, and they did a little bit better job at that today.
Could you feel a huge momentum shift after I know it's early in the game, but the fake field goal thing, a lot of things all of a sudden seem to change right after that.
Yeah, a lot of things happened. The crowd, got loud after a bunch of plays, so really wasn't feeling a whole lot. Just trying to go out there and just play the next play.
Did today expose you guys in terms of flaws that maybe opponents that weren't as good couldn't, or how much you worry about the carryover going forward?
I don't really worry about it a whole lot. I know we're going to come together as a team, and we're going to get a lot better next week and get better at what we're not good at, and go to work. And we're excited about that. I'm going to take this opportunity.
It's inevitable to get grief after you lose. Today you will probably get quite a bit of grief. What's the next 48 hours going to be like for you? Do you avoid social media? How does that work for you?
Yeah, just kind of neutral. It is what it is mindset. You got to accept it. There's no hiding it or denying it. It happened. Go to work tomorrow, watch the film, take care of my body, and really just try to get the team in the same mindset and come together. And that's what we're going to try to do: come together as a team and get better next week.
Can the Auburn loss last year help you guys, get up from this thing and realize that you guys can bounce back?
Yeah, it gives us a platform, something to kind of work off of, and it helped us last year, and hopefully it helps us this year.